What's up, y'all? Welcome back to That Chick Angel TV. It's me, That Chick Angel, and it's another installment of The Bold and the Beautiful. I am joined by Kev on stage, Mrs. Kev on stage, and of course my husband, Marcus ain't on the ground. Tank, all those things. We're doing another mukbang. Because of the time that we do the mukbang, all of our mukbangs are pretty much going to be brunch. You did. And what? Oh, okay. We're going to slow it down as they send it out to the stage crew. Today, we're going to do a catch-up. We will be getting back. I know a lot of you all have been asking about whether or not we're going to do Married at First Sight season 16, I do believe. Whatever it is. We are toying with it. It seems like we're going to go ahead and join the season. So just be on the lookout. But we back anyways after a nice long month break that we needed. And so we're just going to catch up because a lot of things have been happening, especially with the good old Fredericks family. So
has a lot of things been happening with us?
Yes, I'm looking at it right now, sitting on the table.
Oh, this is the first.
Y'all ain't been doing nothing.
This is the first time, if you're actually watching this live on Patreon, this is the first time anybody's actually seen the physical copy of Marriage Be Hard by Kevin and Melissa Fredericks.
Woo!
Yeah.
Single me out, Josh. Single me out.
We're on one camera.
Okay.
Zoom in. Get up, Kev.
You got to manually
Let him
do
zoom
it.
in. No, that's the proper way to zoom in.
Zoom in. This is our book, Marriage Be Hard. 12 conversations to keep you laughing, loving, and learning with your partner. That's Melissa. That's Kevin. Kevin and Melissa Frederick. AKA Kevin on stage and Miss Kevin on stage. But anyway, it's super dope that we are authors. It's great. And all the dreams
Y'all
I dreamed.
already been. Y'all already. I know Melissa already wrote.
I haven't been an author. Melissa was an author. But I had never even dreamed of reading a book, writing a book, and now having it published and about to be on the New York Times bestseller list. It's crazy. It's my whole motto: either make it and be on the New York Times bestseller list, or don't make it at all.
Somebody asked me to fix the basket top. That would have drove me crazy too.
Oh, thank
What
you,
basket
Marcus.
top?
Behind us. So I hear that the audio sales have been through the roof.
The audio book
Did y'all finish?
Yes.
finished.
How
Well, we
many
got to do
hours?
some pickups.
Pickups. It was over 2 days, about 7 hours.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a lot. I don't know how they did Will Smith and Barack Obama's book. How long it took.
And their books are just long.
Yeah.
Barack Obama's book is crazy long.
What has been the most, like the biggest thing you've learned in the process of the journey of writing this book?
It's a good way. Writing the book to me is a great way to reflect on like how far you've been or how far you've come. It's also a really great way to unearth, like even when we were reading, like doing the audiobook, and I was describing like how I felt on my wedding day. I was about to say on my marriage day. On my wedding day, I don't know why, but all of a sudden I feel super, super nauseous.
Oh, no.
I'll eat your food for you.
But being able to reflect on that and like literally see myself, 18 years ago, it's just I don't know, it's a really reflective moment. It's just a way to, I don't know, you get excited and happy and, in some ways I grieve that person too, to be completely honest. Child, listen, I had therapy yesterday. I'm having a whole lot of emotions. So
Okay. Well,
we don't have to go there, but that's my whole point, and we're done.
Okay. I was going to say, well, we accept all the emotions that come with you. We do not ask for any of them to wait at the door, Melissa. Kevin, your thoughts. God bless you. Because y'all are about to be on the New York Times bestseller. The couple that met in Washington in high school, y'all are literally using y'all's experience, y'all's marriage, to share with the world, and you all are about to be acclaimed.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
Absolutely.
I didn't think about it like that. But I think the thing that I can say about this book, that's my honest, strong opinion, we are writing the book we wish we had able to read. We had some books that were helpful, like 5 Love Languages and, this and that. But I think these are the conversations we wish were available to us, either in person or written down. I think Melissa and I, first of all, we shared a lot of stuff that we never shared publicly in the podcast or anything like that. We worked through, like we used to do on the Love Hour, work through things we were working through in real time in book form. And I think we are writing, we wrote to make sure we could honestly be of help to people who are married, both young and old in their marriage or single, right? It's not a book written for singles in that way. But I think the information will be valuable for singles who hope to be married and what they can bring to the table or expect from a partner. And I think in that way, regardless of how many sales it has and whether it makes a New York Times bestseller list or if it's in Times Square or not, I'm very proud of the book that we wrote. Because we had some sessions where it was tough. We had some therapy sessions to get to be able to write about this stuff. So it's not like it's not a fluff piece. It wasn't a cash grab. It wasn't like we really wrote a book that I think will help people's marriages, be a piece of help for them. So I'm very proud of it.
So was the book one of the initial reasons for starting therapy?
No.
We were in therapy before.
We were in therapy before we had the book. I would say the pandemic was one of the main reasons we started therapy.
That's probably main reason a lot of people.
Yeah, I think it just like was the tectonic plates shifting. I think the routine that we had and the travel schedule allowed some things that were
Just kind of swept under the rug or
swept
ignored.
under the rug, or just because there wasn't no pressure to have to talk about them.
Yeah.
Busyness just relieves you from some pressure. Taking the boys to school and soccer and Melissa getting her hair and nails done, me going to the barbershop, me going on the road, shooting pot. You know what I'm saying? Like there's just, and then when you aren't going anywhere, it's harder to ignore those things, I would say. So they bubbled up to the surface.
Or maybe even things, you realizing things that you didn't know were a problem.
Yeah.
Until you were around each other all the
Yes.
time, maybe.
I agree wholeheartedly.
Okay.
So, yes.
Go ahead.
That's all. That's all.
Okay, we're gonna switch over to Marcus.
Oh, you ain't shit.
Yeah, I was like, he just trying to make sure he ain't got to talk. This is like, let me ask you guys another more question.
Ask Kevin a question. This gives me 10 more minutes.
So,
Get in on this food.
so for you, we know how private you are about things that you work on. So I'm not gonna bring it. I'm gonna respect your privacy.
What?
I know. I don't usually do that.
Cheating on me?
Maybe.
Hilarious.
Respect my privacy. My question for you is, you're going down a very no, you are eating the elephant, right? That's
Yeah.
what you're working
Currently
on.
right now eating an elephant.
So
I'm only at the trunk.
What is this analogy? I know the book.
He's taking on so for him, he doesn't like, Marcus does not like to talk about anything until after it has happened.
Okay.
So like where I'll be like, I'm going to put out a thing in 12 months.
The journey to where I celebrate the completion.
He don't celebrate. So
And even my project manager, like I'm a project manager, she was like, no, you need to celebrate each step. I said, my celebration is me acknowledging that something got done. Then I move on.
So whenever Marcus has an idea of something he wants to try or do, he usually doesn't say anything until it's been completed and he feels a way about it. So that's what I mean by, I'm going to respect your privacy and not say what you're doing. But it's a huge undertaking of what he's trying to do. What have you learned anything about yourself while you have started this process of eating this elephant?
Actually, yes. And I think I had this epiphany yesterday. I did not realize how determined I am. I knew that I could like seek after things, and I've always had ambition, but I put that, not knowing that I shouldn't have, but I put that to rest, once having kids and everything, and then stepping into the whole influencer lane, so to speak. I still didn't really realize it. And then yesterday when I was on set with y'all, and I was sitting there going through things in my mind, and that's when I realized, it's like, hold up, even like things that I'm working on, even though it's at the very beginning, I can see where a lot of people would have backed out of this by seeing the mountain.
Yep.
Like, hold on, I got to get up there, and I'm just like one step at a time. It's just a bite at a time, and the fact that it didn't deter me from anything, like speaking with certain specialists or an attorney, and they're like, "Well, this, and that," and I'm like, "All right, whatever." I got to figure out another way around this. Then, like, this that simple, and it's not even like, it's not what's the word I'm looking for? Not giving what's the word? Deterring me away from it.
Distractions.
No, close.
I thought you said deter. That's what I was saying.
Deter. Yeah, somebody gonna say it like 5 minutes later. I'm gonna be like, yeah, that word. Yeah, but it's not turning me back, discouraging me. I'm not discouraged.
That sounds good.
I'm not thinking about something like this and saying, okay, well, this might be a problem. If it's not something that I'm serious about, I could be like, oh, I can see why that would discourage me. But nothing that has been brought up has even remotely come close to that. And I'm just like, whatever. So thinking about things that like the obstacle of everything I'm trying to do yesterday, I was just like, God, I am a very determined person.
Yeah. What was the project again?
Kevin is like, when are you going to tell him?
Lingerie.
Hello.
For men?
Men's lingerie, yeah.
Is the balls out?
It must
All
be
the
an
way
elephant trunk.
Good.
Did I tell you about the time I found some elephant trunk drawers in my dad's underwear drawer?
Ooh.
Did you put them on?
No.
That would have been creepy.
I was snooping through there. I don't know what I was looking for.
Hey.
But they were like lace, and they had the meat part went into like a lace trunk thing, and then above like the meat was googly eyes. And it
Well,
was
that
gone
just
up
gets
back.
silly. But you know what ain't silly? HelloFresh. And HelloFresh is America's #1 meal kit. And let me tell you, it is the best investment I have ever made in my family. You are able to get farm fresh ingredients, pre-portioned ingredients delivered directly to your door. I'm telling you right now, it's the only reason why my kids get a home-cooked meal. We are on their pescatarian plan, so we're able to know that everything that is delivered to us, we can actually eat because we don't eat beef or pork. And the recipes are amazing. Yesterday, I made a sun-dried tomato pasta for the kids, and this is when I was exhausted. That meal came together in about 20 minutes. What I love is that they send you the recipe cards that you can easily follow. All the ingredients are included. The most you typically have to add is maybe some olive oil or salt and pepper. And it's such a great variety. You can swap out proteins. You can go in and change, like select from the different menu items. It's 72% cheaper than going to out to eat. And you're saving time by not having to go to the grocery store. Now, if you didn't know this, Green Chef and Every Plate are also owned by HelloFresh. So you can now choose from a wider array of menus, and you can get the discount on us by using our promo code. So go to HelloFresh.com/TBTB16
TBTB16
and use promo code TBTB16
TBTB16
to get 16 free meals across 7 boxes and 3 free gifts. Again, go to HelloFresh.com/TBTB16
TBTB16
and use code TBTB16 to get 16 free meals across 7 boxes and 3 free gifts. That's HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit.
It's been so long.
First of all, I
Been
want y'all
so
to see how dope
long.
I was. I didn't have to come back in and tell the call of action to
You
these
right.
words. Just so you know, I've been doing this for a mighty long
Period.
time.
Period.
Are you done
What? Done of what?
with the ad?
Yeah, the ad's
All right.
done.
Angel, you've had a lot going on here lately.
I have, babe.
I was about to go into some of the things that I found in my parents' drawers as I was snooping. I see where my freakishness comes from.
Really? Tell me.
No.
Tell me on the side.
All right. Angel, so what else been going on with you? You got a lot going on. You've been flying in and out, all of that jazz.
This summer heading into the summer, I have traveled more than what I would typically be used to. We went to Mexico for my best friend's wedding. Then we flew to Essence. I went to Essence for the first time, which was great. Got to kick it with the Fredericks and Joshua Gonzalez.
We ain't been on this since we did that?
I was
We
there
haven't.
too.
Not the Bold and Beautiful.
No, not the ball. This is our first episode back. We were off all the month of July.
Oh, and Essence was the beginning of July.
Yeah. So anyways, Essence Festival was amazing to experience, seeing all those beautiful black folk. We'd never been. Me and Marcus had never been to New Orleans.
It was dope.
And nor had we ever been to Essence. New Orleans is now one of my favorite cities in the United States.
Yeah. New Orleans is definitely my newest favorite city in the U.S.
New York and New Orleans.
Yeah.
Top three. The main.
I only have two.
New
All the other cities look the same.
I think to me, Chicago is probably my third after New Orleans and New York.
Yeah, Chicago. So I was in Chicago as well. Just got back from there. That was great. It's been a blessing to be able to. I've been offered a couple of jobs here lately that I didn't even have to audition for.
Come on, offer only.
That's nice.
Come on, amen.
Double O.
Hey.
And I actually told my husband something that Melissa had said in a post. And Melissa had said, if you're married to a dreamer, make sure you know that their victories are your victories. You've been walking this dream with them. You have sacrificed in order for their dream to come to fruition. So know that when they have a victory, that also belongs to you.
Amen.
And so I said that to Marcus because Marcus don't like me to leave the house. He liked me to be there where he's at. So here lately, that has not been the case. I have been having to shoot in places other than LA, which is not normal for me. I've been blessed to shoot majority of my jobs in Los Angeles. So here lately, they've been like, no, you're going here, you're going there, you're going everywhere. So he'll complain a little bit about it, and that's fine. He has every right to. But I was like, I hope.
On this old boo.
I said, but I hope that you are also recognizing that, like, we are doing this. Like, it has, I was like, this is a small, like, and I was like, this will probably only be a season where I have to leave LA to work. I was like, so this will hopefully be a small season. I was like, but I want you to know that, like, when you pushed your chips in on me with mine, that it's coming back. Like, the return on investment is finally hitting.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
I hope that you are, celebrating with me, because this is a part of what you did by, like, moving all the way here to California and keeping a steady job so that I could have the fluctuations that I would have in my own job.
Yeah, I never looked at it that way.
Really?
At all. Because I never looked at me coming to California like, all right, even though that was the case, it wasn't like I was like, all right, I'm gonna move out here for you to live your dream. It's just like I was gonna have an obstacle to success regardless of where I was.
What do you mean?
So, I mean, I always wanted to be successful. I always wanted to work. Where I did it, it didn't. Granted, I wanted to do it in Kentucky. The fact that I was moving to California because that's where her dream was, I never thought to myself, well, I'm doing this for her, so let me make sure I do this. It's
you
like,
thought that was beneficial to what you wanted to do anyway.
no, I didn't care if it was beneficial or not. It was just I'm doing it for her because we're in it together. So there was nothing that I
You
ever.
said you didn't think that. I thought you said you didn't think that.
The ownership of the success.
The owner,
He was saying that
what are you talking about, Kip?
he was saying that regardless of whether or not he was in Kentucky or California, he was going to have the same obstacles to his own success. So it wasn't as if he was taking an L.
By moving.
By
Yeah,
moving
to
here.
California.
How are you gonna have the same obstacles?
Because then my mindset was I just want to be successful in what I'm doing. So, like I always say, I can be an electrician anywhere instead of being
The
an
obstacles
electrician.
were not unique
Right.
in California versus Kentucky.
Right.
So you didn't attribute that to come in to support Angel.
Yes.
Got it.
There you go.
Understood.
So that was one thing I never held over her head. Well, I moved out here for you. It was just
You
like,
should hold over her head though.
shut up. So when she said that, I was just like, oh wow, like, okay. I never thought of it that way. Like, but I have been doing this for you to live your dream as well as for us to, come up together.
Got it.
But it was just an interesting thought, like when for her to bring it to me. I was like, huh.
Yeah.
Because I never took it as I always took it as good job. You've been working hard. You deserve it. Not, we've been working hard at this.
But you should though.
Kevin, shut up.
But why are you not taking
That's why our marriage isn't hard.
That'll be our
Marcus and Angel's book, Marriage Be
That'll
Easy.
be our self-published book on Amazon.
12 conversations to let you know if it's hard, you is doing it wrong.
That's hilarious.
But
That is not the case. Marcus Angel said, "This ain't us, but we gonna buy it to support."
no, I love it.
I'm gonna buy 10. What you talking about?
Buy 20.
20.
20.
20.
We did already bought the first 10.
Yeah, we did.
Buy 30 more.
All right.
All right. Give it to the Angel when
I'm gonna sell them for more money. Flip 'em.
I'll be
I'm
like,
here, Kev. Just put your signature right here.
no.
on eBay.
Exactly.
hilarious.
100%. But I will say I accredit a lot of the momentum that I've gained. I think it's from me being in therapy. There's
Really?
Yeah.
Your therapist ain't been auditioning.
I know she hasn't.
She ain't
but-
sat up in there and
What?
Girl, I feel sick.
You feel sick?
I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
You okay? You
Yes.
wanna go lay down?
No, if we had a fan though,
We
actually,
do.
this
There's
might
a
work.
fan right here.
There is a fan for real.
Yeah. No, you can't be out here getting ready to
But put it.
vomit.
I know, but you gonna turn it on? I'm gonna instantly be cold.
That's all right. Then we turn it off.
It'll be a light breeze. How about that?
And put it far back.
LB.
It'll be like if I was just going like.
Light breeze.
After
I
chewing
know
gum.
what you meant by light breeze, you silly, silly person, you. I'm so sorry, Liz, that you're not feeling good.
Girl, I think I am going to throw up.
Here, let's get
But you
a
can put it
trash
back.
can.
You put it back.
We're going to put a trash can.
Yeah,
in
that's
here.
what I'm saying. Just put it back, and then I can feel it far.
Matt Joshua.
You know what I mean?
Is that too much?
No, it's fine.
We'll put this right here.
It's on sleep mode.
That way
Okay.
you can just puke if you need
Put it
to.
on tropical breeze. Okay.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, but I would.
I'm sweating under my arms. Y'all know I got that Botox.
Is that what got you sick?
No, I shouldn't be sweating. Girl, no.
We heard y'all were doing some nasty stuff
No,
this week.
I promise
I
you.
hear that.
I promise.
We could hear it from your facial expression,
Oh.
Kevin.
Too close, too far?
No, that's fine. Thank you. Okay, we're done. We don't have to talk about it no more. I'm fine.
Okay.
Give her some ginger ale, Josh.
No, I know. I'm drinking this mimosa like it's juice.
Canada Dry. Burners.
Canada Dry.
No, I'll drink this water. Okay.
Swamp Ace.
I know you don't got your wallet, Josh.
Get some tussin.
I can't. I'm going to get it together, though, because I got to shoot after this.
Oh yeah, you do with your sis.
I think I was just hot.
That'll do it.
I'm hot too.
When I get hot, my body be like abort mission.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Throw.
Yeah,
I will
it's
throw.
I
like
don't know
get
how
out.
this is going to help, but we'll do this. As
Get
the first-
everything out.
Yeah.
That's what it takes. Some in here, they ain't supposed to be in here. No, I will say that my therapist helped because my mindset and my intentions are lining up with each other. And things don't get a chance to ruminate in my mind for too long. Like we make it go where it's supposed to go. Like, so even with this, I have a job that I was offered, praise God, that I'm going to go do this weekend. And it was up to me to figure out, the ball was in my court of, do I want to continue down the process of getting this job? I had to meet the director and the writer. And so my therapist is on me about setting my own rules because I am a rule follower. And she was like, that doesn't serve you as much in your career of being a content creator or actress. It actually serves you to find loopholes. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you got to be the one. You trying to be the first one. So if you're following rules, you'll never be the first one because you're waiting for the rule to be established. So she's been helping me start to like establish my own rules so that the part of me that needs to follow rules has something to follow.
Sure.
So even with being a part of this project, it was her being like, okay, let's find the rules of what makes Angel say yes to a project or no to a project. So I can't give her enough credit. She be getting my brain together. So that's what's been going on
That's awesome.
with me. Okay, so switching gears from what's going on to what we're going to be doing next. But before that, ¿Cómo está usted? I hit y'all hard, didn't I? I hit y'all. Y'all didn't even know. Y'all didn't even know I knew how to say it. Actually,
thought
I
you were
should have said,
sneaking at first.
¿Cómo están ustedes? That's what I
Yes.
should say,
Yes,
because
I'm
how
with
are
it.
we all doing, okay? And listen, Marcus and I did travel abroad, but
I was like, what happened?
Bless you. No, I was speaking. I was
Yeah.
speaking.
¿Cómo estás usted? Okay.
Speaking as speaking.
That's funny.
Me and Marcus did go abroad. However, everybody spoke English where we were at, so I didn't get to whip out that Babylon. But don't worry, we gonna go somewhere else. For all your summer travels, whether you're going abroad or staying domestic and you want to immerse yourself in the culture, now is the perfect time to start Babbel. Babbel is a language learning app that has sold more than 10 million subscriptions. Thanks to Babbel's addictively fun and easy bite-sized language lessons, there is time to learn a new language before you reach your destination. Y'all already know we here for that Spanish. Marcus is trying to learn some French. I think I might join him with that. But
Bonjour.
come on, babe. That sounded sexy.
Je m'appelle Marcus.
Je m'appelle. Come on.
Je m'appelle.
That's what I said. But you know what? Babbel's going to help me. With Babbel, you only need 10 minutes to complete a lesson so you can start having real-life conversations in a new language in as little as 3 weeks. Other language learning apps use AI for their lesson plans, but Babbel lessons are created by 150 language experts, over 150 language experts. Their teaching methods have been scientifically proven to be effective. With Babbel, you can choose from 14 different languages, including Spanish, French, Italian, and German. Plus, Babbel's speech recognition technology helps you to improve your pronunciation and accent. There are so many ways to learn in Babbel. In addition to lessons, you can access podcast, games, videos, stories, and live classes. Plus, it comes with a 20-day money-back guarantee. Start your new language learning journey today with Babbel. Right now, save up to 60% off your subscription when you go to babbel.com/TBTB.
TBTB.
That's babbel.com/TBTB.
TBTB.
For up to 60% off your subscription. Babbel, language for life.
Language for
Now, what's great about Babbel is that it really like works your brain, which is a lot of times people don't do. They don't like do things to work their brain. We be so busy. Well, first of all, now a word from our sponsor, BetterHelp.
Yes.
Okay. So if you had to keep the same car for the rest of your life, from the time you started driving to the time you perish, you would take good care of that car.
I would.
Yes.
You would be like, let me get this oil
Must be a
change,
Toyota.
put in that premium gas, all of that stuff. Well, we have to think of our brains the same way. We have to do things that take care of our brains because we don't get a new one. How we care for our brains and how we experience life is how we experience life. So it's important to invest time to care for keeping them healthy. There are plenty of ways to support healthy brains, like learning a new language or taking power naps. There's also BetterHelp online therapy. I just told y'all in the episode how much my therapist has changed my life, but also with my mind, she allows me to get the clutter out and organize my thoughts so that I'm not wasting time going over things that shouldn't be gone over, right? So that helps my brain not be so overloaded. And I do believe therapy is great for that, especially BetterHelp. BetterHelp is online therapy that offers you video, phone, and even live chat therapy sessions, so you don't have to see anyone on camera if you don't want to. It's much more affordable than in-person therapy because, therapy can get real expensive.
Real quick.
So you want to take them discounts when you can find them. And in under 48 hours, they can find you a therapist. You ain't got to wait 30 days. You ain't got to wait too much. You can get somebody sooner than later. So go on ahead and go over to BetterHelp. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/TBTB.
TBTB.
That's betterhelp.com/TBTB.
TBTB.
Angel, can you enter the timestamps for June?
Yes, I will do all of that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I was in
'Cause
there
I'm
today.
terrible.
I said, they ain't going to pay us.
They gonna pay us. I'll be so late. Oh my God, but I'll get it done. Victory has to do the ones for, is this gonna cause an argument? Because that's how terrible I am. So, you guys, what's next? So Fredericks is, Melissa, you just finished shooting season 2
Yes.
of Love on Stage. Kevin is finished Churchy and is now on to, I'm guessing, Marriage Be Hard. What's next for y'all? Y'all got like, I feel like y'all always got something going. You writing a movie or something? What is
I
happening?
ain't writing no movie.
What's next?
Am I? I would say, I think Churchy season 2 is all I'll commit to.
You just told us that you were gonna go on tour.
I don't know. I'll go back and forth. Kevin Hart and them really inspired me. I would like to do that. I would like to get into movies. I think that'd probably be my future. Independent movies or partnered movies.
Is he saying movie with a B?
Movies.
Okay.
I think for all intents and purposes, they might be easier to execute than TV shows. Like for the app,
Yeah, I get that.
they are the series are tougher, and the chance for success is much lower. I could probably make 2.5 movies for the price of Churchy, which is a safer bet when you're small like me, small company. So I think that's what I probably would be going on the next 2 years. I mean, I'm always going to do stand up. I think in some capacity, the book tour is very exciting. I would hope to be in a TV show or sell a TV show. That would be next if I had my own choice, but that somebody else has to decide that. So of things I control, probably I would do another season of Churchy and then probably movies, and then do stand-up comedy tours.
Comedy or dramedy or drama?
Comedy. I'm safer with comedy.
What do you mean safer?
I feel safer about trying to make people laugh than straight up drama.
Feelings.
Yeah, I mean, a comedy is just drama without the laughter. There's a better quote for that, but I can't think of it right now.
Nah, make it that one.
But yeah, I think those are the things that I would be excited about doing before I turn 40.
Ooh, 40. That's another thing that's
This has
coming
been
up.
40 for the last 3 years.
I'm at 40, it's 38.
So she was 37. Her next birthday been 40 since it's been 37.
Are you excited about 40? Is that why you've been 40, Melissa?
No, I feel like 38 and especially 39 is literally 39 is the countdown to 40. Like no one cares about being 39. So I don't know that what was your question? Am I excited about it?
Yeah, is that why? Yeah, that's what I was saying. Is that why you've been 40 in your head? Like, are you gonna be excited about that day where you're like, yup, I'm 40?
Yeah, probably. I got to figure out what I'm gonna do.
40 is like been the dopest. I was excited also about turning 40. I was like, you can't tell me not a goddamn.
Yeah, that's
thing.
how I feel like I'm approaching there more and more in these latter years of my 30s. But I know for sure in my 40s it's gonna be some real energy.
The latter years of your 30s. This has been negative.
The
40
latter
for 3
years.
I know.
Oh,
This has been negative 40 for 3 years. Then she will be 40.
I don't know why you keep saying 37. It started at 38.
Negative 40 for 2 years, and then be 41. 40 and then
Correct.
41, and then 42. Marcus is 40.
40.
That's right.
40 is great.
40 seems so old when I wasn't about to be it.
Oh yeah,
We
absolutely.
were born in the
Yeah, but now
1900s.
40 is that age where it's like, even when you look like, when I say younger, I mean like 20s and 30s. 40s didn't really seem at all. It's just like, man, they 40-year-olds seem like they got their stuff together. And then I feel like if you above 40, like 50 and 60, you look at 30s like, oh, y'all still babies. Y'all 40s, y'all know what's up. Like, that's like the
Bruh.
golden era. Like, I feel good about
I
40.
I'm low-key
enjoyed my
like
30s.
40? I can't be. I'm too silly to be 40.
No,
Nah.
nigga, you 40.
40.
I'm
Kevin,
gonna
you
be
act-
40
Kevin,
years
you
old.
act
That's
more-
a father.
You act more 40 than anybody I know.
That's real. You be in the bed about it. I knew I was. I know.
Fasciitis alone.
He acts more 50
Bladder
than I know
fasciitis.
anybody.
That's true. 50,
Yeah, you
more
act
50
more
than anybody
50.
I know.
You are
All just because
straight.
I go to
mid-
bed early and have
No.
bad feet?
That's what. That's
Your
two.
life is a.
9:30 last night.
The fact that
Listen,
you laid
happily.
the fact that you did a podcast before this and laid down until this one started tells you 60.
No, Kevin is living a midlife crisis that has gone really well. That is the Maserati, the hot young wife, Melissa.
I'm not that
My young
young.
wife who is
6 months
weeks
or
younger than
6
me.
weeks younger. Yeah.
But like he posts you like Melissa is 22. Look at this little
That
young
is my
fang.
hot young Tinder. Let me grab your butt. You know?
Exactly.
I know I can't take no pictures with you in the pool, but you know you be flown out.
That's that is Kevin's life.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you what was funny. This was old. We was in New York. We was getting ready to walk to brunch, and I came downstairs, and I promise you, Melissa and I took 17 steps, and I said, I ain't put my insoles in these. Just wait for me a second. Wait for me a spell. Let me head back up to the room and get my insoles. Because I can't be walking around this New York whole city. I don't know how far this restaurant is. I got to get my insoles. Ain't no young Tinder going to understand that. She was ready to go to brunch. This is like, no, we can't. Your feet going to be hot if we try and walk it out there. And the restaurant was about 3 blocks away,
It was
maybe 3-4
far.
blocks away. New York City blocks, which is full city blocks.
it was far.
That's the key to maturity, though.
Understand you need insoles?
Understand you need to be
Know your
comfortable above all
limitations.
else.
Comfortable
Come
above
on.
all
We went
else.
to Disney World. When I tell you, after I packed, I was like, I'm a dad.
You're a what?
I'm a dad. I'm a father.
dad.
I packed cargo shorts and 2 pair of the most comfortable shoes that I had.
Listen.
I was
all you
walking
need.
around right feeling good. I seen a couple of dudes wearing some Jordan 1s.
Oh!
Brand new. One had on the patent leathers. I said, there's no way in hell that you are comfortable one.
Jordan 1s are like the least comfortable to
It's
walk
like
in.
being barefoot.
Yes!
Like-
Or putting your feet in cinder block.
I'm like, you walk around, first of all, they're going to get jacked up. I wore some shoes. I knew if the kids drop ice cream on these, I'm like, man, get some water with doused
That's
over.
fatherhood.
I will not care.
Listen, I do my daily walks. I got my Asics with my insoles already in.
It's A6.
I wouldn't dare wear them Asics anywhere, but on them walks, let me tie them Asics up tight.
Asics be your Brennan Sketcher Pros.
Listen, I'll never. He wore those to work though. I wore them as my walking
Kevin
shoes.
said-
The fact that I have specified walking shoes
Wow.
with insoles pre-laced.
So people got workout shoes.
Wow.
Yeah, but mine I had to get mine from Big.
Yours is prescribed.
I got mine from Dick's Sporting Goods.
You got a prescription for a workout.
Listen, I need to call my foot doctor too.
What do you be thinking when your husband is sounding like this, Melissa? I be looking. That's anytime Kevin acts up, I don't look at Kevin. I look for Melissa.
Wait, hold on. I got distracted because I was laughing at that. I thought it was hysterical myself personally. About what you said?
I said, "What?"
I just want you to know. I think I had gas in my stomach. I feel a little bit better.
Did you
I
let
had
it
like
out?
2 burps, and I feel a little bit
It
better.
didn't come
Sometimes
out
you
the
got to
other
relieve
end.
that pressure.
Yeah,
Oh, you
man. I
always
feel like
got
it's,
to-
There
it's
been
that
some times-
acid reflex,
It
man.
is.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
terrible.
Glad you feel better.
I'm
Listen,
hot.
I've
I'm
been in a
sweating.
shower
I feel like there's
burping.
sweat
Yeah,
dripping
these
down my
mimosas ain't
arm.
helping you.
No.
Oh, that's pushing
You
the
ever
gas
been in this?
everywhere.
You can't burp. You feel like you're finna die.
Oh, yeah.
I was in the shower.
Probably help you, bro.
Yeah, they keep
Oh, you
telling
ever
me to
had a
drink
burp didn't come up all the way?
Marcus, you feel
You
like you
talking
can't have
about
breath.
this?
the soda
Put a
with the
bullet in
bubbles,
my
the
head.
water with the bubbles.
Oh, soda water.
Sparkling water.
It's gross.
Yeah, it's
You
disgusting.
got to keep drinking it, Liz.
No,
disgusting.
It's disgusting.
No, it's
Champagne
not,
don't do the
Marcus.
same
Pour it
thing.
down the drain. Let it
Pour
help
it
it
down the
drain
drain
out.
of your mouth.
I don't even want it.
Don't drink anymore right now.
If you don't need it, I'm gonna go and make sure it don't get wasted.
What'd you have said?
I had said, oh my God, there were so many things. I had said, what do you think when Kevin be sounding like this? When he
Old?
Yes. Because anytime Kevin does anything where I'm just like, I don't look at him, I look for you. I be like, what's Melissa thinking right now?
I must have had this conversation with Mel.
We just talked about
Yeah, I
this.
must have had it with Mel. To be honest, I think we talked about, I'm very rarely embarrassed. Like, I'm very rarely embarrassed. So for the most part, I don't be caring. I'd be like, okay, whatever. Because I know that's who he is. Sometimes I'm shocked by the words that he says, but it doesn't like embarrass me. And maybe that's 2 sides of the same coin. I don't really know. But for the most part, I'd be like, okay. But when he was talking about being old, Kev been old since we were, this is the funny thing. He's been old since we've been teenagers, because this is the thing. People come over and I want to hang out. I want to have the fun. I want to do the
Oh,
thing.
we've seen this.
Yeah, Kev he wants to go to sleep. Yes.
This is
Exactly.
JoJo, by the way. Actually,
But
what
he
I
gets
said is like,
up.
see, JoJo's doing this at 11.
Yes. When Joey invited his friend over
My favorite story. about
and
this,
begged me to have his little friend come over, and I don't know if his mama was late. I don't exactly know. I don't remember.
She was late.
So he stayed at the house longer than what Joe anticipated. Joe came in our room and was like, "I'm finna go to bed. My little friend is
I don't know
downstairs.
what y'all gonna do with him.
Just FYI, his mama's on the way. I'm gonna go lay down." No, sir. That's not how the world works. That's your friend, not mine. You asked him to come over, not me. You stay a little bit down there with your eyes open and be a good friend till his mama come. And
Y'all
that's
be tired?
Kev. I do be tired, but this is the difference. This is why Kev can't also drive at night, because it's the same thing. If Kev is tired and he is driving, you will die. If I am tired and I am driving, I know how to make myself stay awake.
I don't know. What do you do?
We need to start look on his hips and I'll look on her hips to see where the cord
The
got cut.
where the attachment where it's
It's the same
severed,
person.
where it's severed.
I don't like. I've asked Melissa. She never gave me a strong answer. How do you make your body be awake when you're tired?
Because-
There's no way.
There
No,
he is.
no,
There
it's
is no way. The most she did when we was picking her, we went and helped her sister move from
Texas
to Washington. Melissa Melissa
And my
and me
dad.
was in one car. Monique and her dad was in another car. Monique and I did the first 14 hours, right? We started early. I thought we was going to stop as a family. Melissa's dad in the Army was in the transportation unit. He all about efficiency and timing. So it's dark. It's like 8 o'clock at night. Him and Melissa switch into the driver's seat. I'm like, okay, we'll drive to 11 and then we'll pull over and sleep because that's how my family did road trips.
Yeah.
We sleep, we wake up, get some breakfast, get on the road. Melissa and her dad drove from roughly 8 p.m. to 8 a.m.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we're
the
gonna
night.
wake up meeting the Lord.
We would have woke up in line.
Absolutely.
We would have woke up
I'd be
on
like-
the cloud.
I've been like,
When we drove out
I've been
here,
like,
I'm
hey
like,
guys, Jesus wants to know if you know him.
when we drove out here, moving me, I'm like, you could have Angel drive during the day. I would drive throughout the night, but we ended up making a stop. But I'm like,
How though?
look, I have a strategy. It's even if I'm tired, like I start off with nothing. I'm just driving,
No music.
no music, because you get burnt out on music.
Music is not.
You
gonna
get
keep me up.
sleepy, you get tired.
Neither
Put some
okay.
music on. Another burst of energy.
That's a lullaby.
When that stops working,
doesn't
what do you
matter.
start doing now? Eat some snacks, grapes,
Marcus,
chips.
let me tell you what I do when I'm trying to stay awake.
He does it all at
Music,
once.
AC,
Window down.
Right.
sunflower seeds, gum, 5-hour energy, sleep. I need
Exactly.
sleep behind my eyes.
I don't know if
Exactly.
I'm sleepy. Driving wakes me up. I
Of the
can't.
hell, I have fallen asleep driving and broken the axle of the car.
Don't y'all be
Jumped
sleepy when
into
you
a
drive?
ditch.
When you ride in
Oh.
a car?
Yeah, riding. Yeah, that's the best way.
I
to
almost
put
never
this.
fall asleep
Driving ain't
riding
nothing
either,
but
though.
riding with hands.
Nah, it ain't 'cause you do.
With the responsibility of life.
All it is the responsibility of life. But to my, I ain't no different than this and this.
The thing is, Kev can also fall asleep at 12 o'clock noon.
That video that went viral, the reason Melissa was looking at me, it wasn't because I was asleep. It was because I was snoring.
Yes.
Full on talking before the podcast ad. Sleep to the point of snoring within the same 90 seconds.
Yes.
Angel will fall asleep setting up. She will fall asleep on her way to the bed. I can Angel sleep cool.
And this
And
is
it's
the thing.
within seconds.
But then why
Angel
do you
like
get mad
hypnosis.
at me?
Angel-
Marcus will get mad at me that I'm falling asleep doing something we're supposed to be doing, as if he knows by now. I have no control.
Then just take
Sleep
your
is
ass to
stronger.
bed.
I don't
But
want
when I
to
do
do
that,
it.
Melissa be wanting to talk with the people. Marcus and Angel come hang over. The kids is awake. I be like, man, I'm blinking a lot. And then my eyes be heavy.
My eyes go crossed, and I can't uncross them.
I feel at home. What
I
is that?
said my eyes go crossed, and I can't uncross them. He said, cross your eyes, Liz.
That's a whole story right there.
Long story for another.
Nah, Miss Man, this food will come up and she does that right now.
Marcus
Look,
be the
I
one throwing
feel
up instead of
I be
Liz.
feeling right at home at Kevin Melissa's house, but you only feel welcome by Kev for about 15 minutes.
Oh, yeah. Then after that,
After
get
that,
out.
you be like, he don't want me here, but I don't care.
I do want you here. I don't want to be here. That's the funny thing is, if y'all come over at 5 a.m., we will have a great time. I am
All right, you said it.
I am a morning person.
I can't stand
to
it.
I get up and walk before the sun is up. I be out there. I love to get out
It
there.
is
by myself.
peaceful to be
I
outside
let the
early.
dog out. He pees, poops, goes and terrorizes Melissa for 5 minutes, and I be walking by myself. Before 12, I have gotten a lot done usually.
The whole day.
And even when I was at Boeing, I used to be in my desk, computer on by 5 a.m.
Watching
Yeah, I remember he
YouTube
said this
by
when he'd
5.
go back and tell y'all he used to also drop the kids off and do all the things like he was a single dad and also drive an hour away to Seattle by 5
Don't tell
a.m.
the truth when I'm
Sorry,
making
that was a
myself
trigger
dinner
for
on
me.
the
It's a
floor.
trigger for me how he always managed to remove me from the
ruined my
story.
hero
When my
stuff.
car wasn't working, I
Yes.
walked barefoot in the
It's
snow.
always a trigger. Tell me more about your single dadness.
I used to get off of work at 1:30. Off
Yes.
1:30.
Oh, that would
So
be
at
great.
9, I'm done.
Yeah, I get it.
That's a 9 to 5, Kev. When was the last time you had one of them?
2018?
Yep.
It's been a
Victory
while.
texted us last night, 10:36. I'm sorry for the late text. Late? This is the middle of the night. I've been asleep for hours. How dare you? My do not disturb been on for multiple hours. I go to bed before 10 regularly.
Okay, so Kev in bed before the sun go down in the summertime.
Literally, we're in Paris. Paris at 10 o'clock, the sun was still up.
It is.
I said, we all got to do something about this French sun. I got to get in the bed. And one time we were in Canada at a show in like Edmonton or something. The sun was, it was bright, like literally like daytime.
I like that though.
Outside.
I do like that.
I like that.
Listen, when we be in hotels trying to take a nap, I close everything, all the blinds. I learned this trick on TikTok. If you put the clips from the hangers against the curtain, it'll
Keep
make
that
it
light
stay
from coming
there.
in.
I love it. I want to go to sleep like I'm a photographer.
Like
This
you
is
in the
dark.
womb.
I love it. Melissa be like, can we crack the door? No, it be light coming in. I don't want to hear
stand
nothing.
it.
I want to be a baby.
Melissa, I got a question for you.
Yes.
How much better do you feel when you have a fresh manicure?
It's the best. There's nothing better than a freshly done hand manicure. So you can do this.
Oh, yes. So you can point at more things with aggression. Well, you can get, all right, Olive in June, and you can put them into your manicure routine so you can point and talk with your hands with the best of them. It is so great to be able to do your nails at home, especially with everything going on in the world. I don't really want to go outside no more because stuff is just popping off and I don't want no parts of it. So with Olive and June's Mani System, everything you need for a salon quality manicure in one box. It's customized with your choice of 6 polishes. This polish doesn't chip. It lasts for 7 days or more. And it breaks down to just about $2 a manicure. You're not getting that. And we have the cheapest manicures here in LA. I don't know any place that does them cheaper. You ain't getting it for no $2.
Sure enough.
That's never happening. So what I love about the at-home system, because any nail polish I usually get, my nails chip, and that is the worst. I'd rather have my hands look like man hands than to have chipped nail polish. I really would. But with Olive and June, the polish doesn't chip. It's actually, for me, it's better than salon quality polish. It's super duper affordable, which with inflation, now is the time to be saving money where you can.
Facts.
And again, with everything going on in the world, I don't mind not being in the salon. I don't mind not having to be near other people, make appointments, travel from my house, fitting into a great, very crazy schedule with my family. But then I can still, with Olive and June, have very professional looking nails. So they also have press-ons as well. They look so real. They're long. And they have a lot of different sizes and they don't damage. And you're able to do it in less than 10 minutes. It's better than gel.
Good.
Yes, I feel better. Sorry.
Good.
I'm sorry.
Good. She feels better because she's got that Olive and June, Manny.
Yes.
So visit oliveandjune.com/bald
Bald.
for 20% off your first Mani system. That's Olive and June, OliveandJune.com/BALD for 20% off your first Mani system. So we all went out one night, and we laughed so hard, the 4 of us, that the back of his head was
We
hurting.
all had headaches, didn't we? I thought, like the
laughter
my
headache in the
head,
back right here.
yes, was killing me. I was from laughing so hard.
We had a time.
I put that text in the group chat. The next morning, I woke up smiling like, boy, that was a good time.
We found out we all have really strong deficiencies. Things or disabilities, that we can't do. Kevin and
Things
Melissa
that
can't cross their eyes.
Oh my God.
Specifically, Melissa cannot. Melissa looks at the corner of the room, the upper corner. Like, what's that? Is that a spider? It's like she's looking to tell you there's a spider in the corner. They found out how good of a winker I am on both sides.
That was
boy,
funny.
I tell you, somebody
That
can't
was
do
funny.
something. As good as you can act, God was like, I'm gonna give you 90 on acting, -3 on winking. If you look like you finna think about a wink, it ain't a wink.
Yeah, I'm like, she
I
gonna
finna
stroke
wink.
out one day.
My angel wings know I can wink. They believe in me. And then
Rihanna
Mark,
can't wink either, by the way.
Rihanna,
She blinks. She winks with both eyes.
I bet Beyonce can't either. Not with, she probably can only wink with one eye like myself.
Angel used her shoulder and everything.
Stop.
You gotta use your body.
The right is fine.
She started with this part. She said, I'm finna wing.
It's choreography. And then Marcus is gonna pass out from all the wind that blows out of him.
The whistle is like at 3,000.
Oh,
the
It
whistle.
sounds like-
forgot about.
We was in the middle of a restaurant, and I was like, "Watch this."
It sounds like wind blowing through a cave. That's what it
is
sounds
so
like.
far from a whistle sound.
Yes.
It just sound
not
like
like a regular, but like with your face. Oh, no.
You
Y'all heard it.
It sounds like he's blowing through a
blowing
kazoo.
so hard.
That's why he's gonna pass out.
Oh my god.
Hey.
You are so. You're close, but so. You have the power.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But a whistle over there.
He is the wolf in the Three Little Pigs. He can blow over all the houses, but there will be no
The
whistle.
finger whistles, boy. I don't
Too
know.
short come on to be like blow the whistle, Marcus.
I've been trying to do it since I was 6. I used to see my daddy do it. He'd get our attention. Be like, oh, okay, he all the way over there.
You didn't know that you were determined? You said, I didn't know how determined I was. If you've been trying to do this whistle since you were 6.
It ain't been consistent.
That's
though.
24 years.
Oh man.
34
It ain't
years.
happening.
Come on. I was like, what?
That's all right, Kevin.
You ever look at a YouTube video on how to do it?
Man, I ain't studying no YouTube
Marcus
video.
don't be-
YouTube will give you the placement.
Marcus don't care about
I
looking
know.
at
You
YouTube.
got to put your tongue in a certain place.
Marcus,
and all
obviously,
that.
in 34 years, you don't know because you've been.
Hey.
Are you
No.
Are you trying anything new, or you just
Are you
trying
blowing
the exact
in or
way you
out?
blow?
He's blowing out. He's doing the exact same thing each time.
But it's all about the
Do
hand
you just
placement.
think one day it's gonna go? It's gonna be sweet.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Marcus has not moved his feet. That was almost there.
No.
See, I be close.
No.
And let you know I try stuff.
It's just we've heard it for so long. We're just listening for anything. He does the same thing over and over
Try
again.
different fingers. You are blowing so hard.
Josh, can you do it?
Thank God Marcus ain't got
Can you
COVID.
whistle?
Can you whistle?
General, not like that, but like
Yeah, I can
No,
do
no.
that. I can't.
Josh can do this too.
Yeah, I've seen that.
can't whistle my fingers.
You can do this.
Nah.
You heard him just he said
I did it one
Michael
time,
Jackson
Josh.
right there.
I wanted to call you because I got it one time, but I couldn't
That seemed
read.
like
I
it would
couldn't
hurt.
repeat it.
That seemed like it would hurt.
What finger are you hitting?
What are you doing?
I'm slapping this finger on my middle finger.
Your pointer finger?
Yeah.
I can't do
I
it.
love him. Look at, why you making that face?
Because I felt like I could hear
Your
it.
face?
Look at the face.
Oh yeah, I felt it.
I was trying to whistle and
I felt like that was gonna help control it.
No,
you
do
talking
that
about
whistle.
me. You talking about me and my wink. Your face ain't got nothing to
Melissa,
do
with
with
your
this.
finger. Nah, this is the type of stuff we do in the middle of a restaurant.
that'll
That's
give
what
you
we-
an aneurysm.
That's what I'm saying. He gonna pass out, blow it out all that way.
I done built up everything in my head so it don't affect me
Marcus, this.
What are you doing?
This
no more. That was
is
Michael
that.
Jackson.
I can snap good.
Marcus said I can't. He said this thing.
Can't
he
do
said,
that.
I can do it if I hit the table.
Oh, this is so. I got this all day.
That count. That
What
count.
is it?
Are you keeping this closed, Josh?
Your face.
Is this stay closed?
Oh my God.
Come over here and give a tutorial.
See, what it made a sound.
Why you make
I did
gotta
it.
Make,
Shh.
go, Liz. I heard it.
something.
Thank
I heard
you.
it.
I heard
That was
something.
your wrist now. Why are we?
Are you snapping? It sounds like this, Josh.
Is this closed? Does it stay
This
closed?
stays tight. This one stays loose.
Oh, you heard it? Hold on.
That sound like Kevin's
I'm gonna
fingers
come back
was
with a
about to come
carpal
off
tunnel
his
thing
hand.
on the next.
I got it. I got it. I got it.
I got
Why
it.
are your
Ready?
legs?
Listen, y'all. Here we go.
That's what I was doing.
You did that?
I was doing this with my thighs. They make the clap noise.
I think I tried it. It was my wrist cracking.
That's
I thought that
shit.
was.
that's my arthritis acting up.
And this is why our heads be hurting.
Yeah. God
We was
damn.
doing this in Tao, in the middle of the
I was about to say,
restaurant.
where
Towel.
were we?
We were in Tao.
No. What?
I can't whistle regular.
Literally in the people's restaurant ordering high-priced Chinese food and trying to whistle. And,
Man,
and
champagne.
trying to
We
cross
found
out.
other people. Hey, get them a drink over at
We
that
did.
table.
Oh, we sure
listen,
did.
We then decide we're gonna go to an after party.
Oh my
We-
God.
We were like, let's
to the
all
after
go
party.
to it. Let's all go to this after party. Marcus turns around after about 10 minutes, and we are all asleep.
Yes.
We was so
It wasn't even 10
Wait,
minutes.
wait.
It was
Oh,
me
that's
and the
it.
driver.
Okay.
No, me and
I was like, you ready?
No, it was
Okay.
me and the
That's
driver. It was just like,
Got it.
Oh,
Look.
I'm smart now.
Look, Sean was
Got
up there
it.
driving, and I'm sitting behind him.
No, y'all not understanding.
Everybody.
That's not a fair assessment.
What?
When we were closing the doors, we were like, we should go here.
No, not we, you.
After party. Yeah.
Let's go to an
Them.
after party. It's gonna be great. Y'all ready? You sure?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Our driver was like, I know exactly the after party you should go to. We were like, take us.
When I tell you,
Everybody's heads. People's chins were buried into their
Oh, it's
chest.
sleep.
Everybody.
Sleep.
By the time we got there, I woke up like, oh, we really did that. I thought we
No
was at
lie,
our-
me too, though.
I
Me
thought we was
too.
at our respective homes. That was how I felt at the end of the restaurant.
Was that another bird?
You right?
It's so much.
Did it come out?
She tried to hold
Good.
it back.
No, don't hold it back, girl.
Girl, let it just
making
come
me
out
up
like
on
a
That's gonna
roar.
bust your chest open.
I feel like I want a massage out. That's not going to do nothing.
Let me come from the
These
side.
big old fingers doing that.
I just want to like push it
This
out.
was when we first had our baby.
Get up,
children.
walk around. That'll do it.
Melissa was such a great mother.
That's old.
She had them babies, and when she would feed them, she would touch their stomach like this and be like, "He's still hungry."
He would be.
And he would take more bottle.
He would
But I
be.
was like, how you know where the stomach is? She's
You
like,
do.
It's my motherhood. I would know. She would poke the baby. She would poke the baby in the stomach, and he would take more bottle.
He's still hungry.
Do
Well,
it, Josh.
you guys, I hope you all have enjoyed this catch-up podcast. Yeah, we had our hour.
Sorry, guys.
I try to do this,
No,
but
let
it's
it
not
out.
working.
Mine is on its way out. It
Wedding
is.
now.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I did hear it.
You heard it?
Do it again.
I can't. It's when I don't know what I'm doing that.
No,
Yeah, that sounded violent.
stop
That
it. Look, dude, you got feet
I think
problems.
it's just
Don't
your
give yourself
fingers.
hand problems. That's your right hand too. Stop it.
I don't know.
It's the face you're making that's just, he's like, all right, you guys, make sure you check out all of our sponsors. We'll be back next week per usual. If you haven't already, get copies of not just the hard copy, but also the audio of Marriage Be Hard by Kevin and Melissa Fredericks. They will be going on a book tour here soon.
yeah.
Patreon tickets come soon.
So you all are going to not want to miss out on this fantastic opportunity to be able to talk directly with the writers of this amazing book. Me and Marcus are about to read it. We're excited. So until next time, y'all be blessed.
All right.
Y'all have a good one.
Bye.